How's it going, guys? Welcome to Morning Cup. Yesterday, we spoke about how Virgin Galactic is now a standalone organization when it comes to space travel, and that's perseverance right there. But what we don't talk about is the fact that Virgin Galactic now plans on taking tourists to space every day. You see, Richard Branson has said that Virgin Galactic is planning on taking tourists to space at a rate of more than one flight a day, which is okay. The CEO, Michael Colgazler, told Financial Times that the company aims to offer 400 flights a year from every single spaceport in the world and other spaceports around the world that it is then going to actively look for, find, cultivate, and then offer the billionaires or the millionaires of that particular region a chance to go into space and make a buttload of money. That's exactly why Virgin Galactic was born to begin with. You see, Branson successfully flew to the edge of space and came back on July the 11th, 2021. 9 days later, Jeff Bezos did the same. And eventually there will come a point wherein Elon Musk is going to go into full orbital space, not just touch space and come back down. He'll be gone for at least like a week or something, even longer if perceived. But what we understand today is the fact that the active market of going to space is now a thing. So welcome to the 21st century. Well, here's something else that we should be talking about. Troop withdrawal from Afghanistan is a big issue, and the person who put them there, the ex-United States President Bush, well, he has something to say for it. So George W. Bush said that withdrawal of NATO and US troops from Afghanistan is a grave mistake. Afghan women and girls are going to suffer unspeakable harm. He also said that they're going to be left behind to be slaughtered by very brutal people in terms of the Taliban. Well, ever since then we've seen a lot of developments regarding the same. We've seen a huge influx of Taliban fighters claim back territory that was lost to them for years on end. What we also see recently is the fact that there was a massive effort to push back the Taliban, and which was very successful, which was spearheaded by the Afghan army. So, well, on two sides of the equation, you have either the United States and its leadership today, with Biden stating the fact that the US has been in Afghanistan for a long time, longer than they should have ever been there, and now they need to pull back. Whereas the Afghan army supports that statement and says that they're more than capable of handling the Taliban influence in the region on their own accord. And then there are those people that oppose that view, said that you're going to essentially throw the entire nation to the Taliban and then let them create a new caliphate that ISIS created once in Syria. So yeah, those are the two sides of the equation. What side do you believe it makes sense? Now, the Delhi High Court has issued notices to the center as well as SEBI to fix guidelines for crypto ads on television. Now, crypto has been everywhere, alright? Crypto blew up this year like crazy, to the point wherein so many coins have so much value now that they never ever did. We're talking about Bitcoins going up and down and left and right. We're talking about Solana. We're talking about Ethereum. We're talking about Dogecoin for those who bought it. We're talking about pancakes. We're talking about so many other coins that are existing today that have very subjective value. So what happened? Well, the Delhi High Court has issued notices to the center as well as the market regulator SEBI and cryptocurrency exchanges on a plea seeking guidelines to regulate crypto advertisements that are, well, thrown out there on television for the general audience, to lure them in, if you will. The plea sought that a disclaimer text covering 80% of the screen has to be made mandatory. Crypto assets must be given the same treatment as mutual funds, which makes sense because cryptocurrency values shoots up and down before you know it. So basically, the High Court wants to give a commitment that it is out to seek the benefit of the people, and if a regular Joe is investing into something as, well, exuberant as Bitcoin or as exuberant as any cryptocurrency at this point in time, we are looking at a time and a place wherein things might not necessarily go at the same direction as we want them to, but also cryptocurrency was on the verge of being banned in the country. So we've come a long way since then. Now cryptocurrency is most evidently the future. Which currency though is still up for speculation. A lot of people are backing the original currency itself with Bitcoin, and a lot of people are putting their bets on Solana as well, being more than capable of outsmarting every other currency that's out there. Which side of the equation do you lay on this one at least? Are you an active investor in cryptocurrency? Are you someone who's considering investing in cryptocurrency? Drop it down in the comment section below, and well, let's have a conversation as to what do you think should be the next move in terms of the crypto world. Here's a little heartwarming news. Elon Musk, the biggest name in the game when it comes to space, he officially congratulated ISRO for the third successful test on the Vikas engine for the Gyan spacecraft. After the third long duration hot test of the Vikas engine for the Gaganyaan program was successful, Musk tweeted that congratulations to ISRO. Tweeted back at ISRO essentially. The Gaganyaan program's objective is to demonstrate the capability to send humans to low Earth orbit on board an Indian launch vehicle, which has never been done before. So if this is a successful venture and it ends up actually pertaining to what it's supposed to pertain towards, we are going to be looking at India becoming a spaceport, which for a lot of us was never ever a possibility. Solar winds have enveloped the Earth for few hours, slightly unsettled its magnetic field. The NOAA, everyone was very scared when they heard this. What does it mean? Well, a dense stream of solar wind enveloped the Earth, as it does a few times a year, alright? According to the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, the phenomena lasted a few hours, slightly unsettled the planet's magnetic field a little bit. The agency added that according to the alert that was sanctioned, the storm that was hitting the Earth, well, it passed through the Earth at 1641, that's 441 UTC, with a geomagnetic K index of around 4, which indicates very minor disturbances. So let's not get all rattled up about the sun actively trying to get us. It's been doing that for a long time. It's more evidently active than a lot of us give it credit to be. Also, what we understand is the fact that the sun in all its might, if it really did go out of its way to make life miserable for the rest of the solar system, it would not be very difficult for it to achieve that goal. Finally, we talk about the RBI banning Mastercard from issuing new cards in India. Now this is a huge deal, right? I have a Mastercard, so what is happening? The RBI has banned Mastercard from issuing new debit cards or credit cards or prepaid cards in India from July the 22nd, citing the non-compliance of storage of payment systems data. The data storage rules from 2018 require foreign card networks to share Indian payments data only in India. That's a rule that has been at the epicenter of a lot of tech companies, a lot of biggest players in the world in terms of global holdings being impacted by this. We also understand the fact that data sent abroad for processing should be deleted abroad and stored only in India. So this is what they wanted to do essentially. And Mastercard could not comply initially. Now, of course, Mastercard is going to figure something out. Mastercard by no means is going to stick to their guns and then get banned in a nation with more than 2 billion people in terms of their market capabilities. A market as big as India never really shies away from nothing. If a game like PUBG Mobile, which was huge around the world in its heyday, could rebrand itself as Battlegrounds Mobile India just so that it can come back into the Indian market, do I have to be the one to tell you that Mastercard is going to figure something out? That's an inevitability at this point.